Nakamura versus Ricochet. Falls Count Anywhere match. Nakamura seems to enjoy extreme matches. Because, Fastlane, last man standing match against Seth Rollins. Now, a Falls Count Anywhere match on Raw. So, yes, he's willing to go for those extreme matches. The Fastlane match was better, I'm gonna be honest, but this one was still pretty good. There was some extreme moments, like when they went to the back a little bit. They didn't go to the back much, but they went backstage a little bit, but it was not much. I like it when they go all the way to the back, and it's like it's just more entertaining that way. But it's okay either way. Then they actually had went to the crowd for a little bit. That super high guardrail, that same thing that Kevin Owens did that front flip off of through the table back at Payback a few months ago. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That same type of super high guardrail, Ricochet actually did a shooting star off of the top of there. So yes, no joke. It was some pretty extreme moments. In the end, though, Ricochet actually winded up falling through a table, and then Nakamura followed up with a knee to the face, and then a pinfall. So, yes, Nakamura wins this match. At some point, I need to go back and watch the match at Fastlane again, because that one right there was really, really good. Jey Uso caught up with Sami Zayn, and he could tell that Sami Zayn was not all the way okay. He could tell that something was kind of bothering Sami. And Jey was kind of trying to talk to him, and Sami Zayn, he blames Jey Uso for Kevin Owens getting moved to SmackDown. I said it would happen! Yes, I said it would happen, and it did. He wasn't fully being heel or like a bad guy when he was doing it, but still, you get the idea. But yes, he blames Jey Uso for Kevin Owens getting moved to SmackDown. I knew that it would happen. Though he did also say that he was thankful for Jey Uso having his back out there. Oh, actually, I'm actually kind of skipping ahead a little bit too much. I actually forgot to even mention earlier in the night, Sami Zayn was out there, and then the Judgment Day, or as I call them, Halloween, they came out there and they had started surrounding the ring, and then Jey Uso came out there to, kind of, show that he was there for him. So Sami Zayn said he was thankful for Jey Uso having his back. He said, but I just can't help but think that it should be Kevin Owens. So he kind of, he just kind of has mixed feelings. So Jey Uso kind of, he didn't take too kindly to that. So then, Jey just kind of walked off. Because you could tell he kind of, you can tell he kind of hurt Jey. And then Sami Zayn kind of started going like crazy for a minute. He pushed a ladder over, and then he started running to try to catch up to Jey. And he was like, I'm sorry, I just got a lot on my mind. I'm sorry. And then Jey forgave him, man. It was cool. It was fun. It was pretty cool. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins had a little confrontation as well. Back and forth. It was just a very heated and just condensed, just back and forth argument in this segment. It's just one of those things that you have to watch. It was pretty cool though. It was pretty cool. It was very, deep and intense. Drew McIntyre also had a little confrontation with Sami Zayn as well, and that actually winded up turning into a match, Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn next week. Um, Drew McIntyre, I think what kind of caused it was that Drew McIntyre said that if Sami Zayn keeps trusting everybody, that he'll never be world champion. So I think it kind of spearheaded this. So it kind of, turned into one of those things where it's like, okay, meet me in the ring next week, and you know all of this. So it winds up being that. So yeah, match next week. What a sour way to end the show. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso going up against the Judgment Day, or as I call them, Halloween, though I am really not in the mood for comedy when I talk about this. Jey Uso had the match. That's clear. He had the match. He also hit a spear, by the way. But he clearly had this match. He was getting ready to go to the top rope for a splash. And then in your mind, you're thinking, please, JD McDonough, don't come. JD McDonough, don't come. No. Jimmy Uso came and super kicks Jay. It allowed for Finn Balor to take advantage and get the tag team championships back. They have the tag team titles right back. They didn't lose them for like a week. You know how it's like you relive something and it's almost like you kind of upset again? That's the way I feel. There was no need for this. Why? Just why? Jey Uso just has too many people against him. He has Jimmy against him, Finn Balor against him, Damien Priest against him, Dominic. I forgot to mention that as well. Dominic actually came out there earlier in the match and was cheating a little bit as well, but Sami Zayn actually came out there to even the odds and actually be there for Jay this time, but he got knocked out in 2 seconds, so he didn't get to do much. So basically, Jey Uso is stuck on Raw again. I am so disappointed that Halloween has the championships again. It's a little disappointing. Matter of fact, no, it's very disappointing. Well, that is the sad ending of Monday Night Raw. But that is it for this video, peeps. Peace out, peeps. I guess we do have some things to look forward to, like the possibility of, them getting a rematch for the tag team titles back. Obviously, that has not been confirmed, but, it's possible. As well as Drew McIntyre going up against Sami Zayn next week. That match actually is confirmed. So, that's it for this video, peeps. Peace out, peeps!